Happy Wednesday. I'm Kevin Holden in the CBS 17 Plus studios. Does that look nice? We are talking NBA draft. It is a big day in the Triangle and a big day for 3 Duke basketball players who should, without a doubt, hear their names in the first round of this draft tonight. In fact, I would imagine 3 of the first 12 or 14 picks, maybe even sooner, could hear their names called. 3 Duke players, of course, led by Cooper Flagg, the consensus #1 overall selection in this draft. The Dallas Mavericks got the #1 pick in the draft lottery, so Cooper is pretty much already headed to Dallas. When you're the #1 pick, there's not a lot of drama involved in that. But the Mavericks get a player with potential beyond the ceiling. It's exactly what we saw at Duke in that 1 year that he played there. And plenty of growth for him to come after just 1 college season, still young and with a lot of development to come. Cooper Flagg is in New York while family, friends, and everyone else in the basketball world pays close attention to that first name being called. Here's Cooper yesterday leading into the NBA draft.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible to be here, be in these moments. This is stuff I've dreamed about since I was a little kid. So, I think being here is surreal. I don't think it's really, set in yet or anything, but I'm just trying to go through each moment and just enjoy it.
Cooper, what was the workout like in Dallas, and what was your interactions with their staff?
Yeah, I think it was an incredible visit for me, and workout to be able to go down there and see all the facilities and stuff, and to get in the gym, and I got a good hour and 15 workout in. A bunch of rebounders, staff, coaches, player development guys, got in and were guarding me, so to get some live reads and stuff, I think it was really, really good to see. And then I got to see some of the players work out after, and some of the guys in the team work out and kind of what they do, so that was pretty cool.
And then not too far behind Cooper Flagg is Knueppel, another freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 6'7", shot 41% from three-point range in his lone season at Duke, and that alone is enticing to scouts. There are a lot of things that Khan can give to a team right away, but again, at such a young age, that height of his potential is probably 2 or 3 years away, but certainly good enough to be called in the first handful of selections. Of course, there's that thought that the Hornets with the #4 pick could end up going in this direction and taking Knueppel, and of course grabbing the fan base throughout North Carolina to do that. But I think the Hornets are most interested in the player that can help them the most. If Khan is that guy, he'll be that selection. If something else happens, if there's a trade or that sort of thing, then maybe not. But there is certainly that possibility. Khan is ready for anything, as he spoke to media yesterday in New York.
You think about where you can go and what's best for you personally, but I think at the end of the day, you're going to get picked by an NBA team, and wherever you're going to go, you're going to make the best out of it by whatever you do. Obviously, at Duke, it's a big stage, and the NBA is the biggest stage for basketball. So I think that level of people that coverage and that pressure is something that you kind of get used to at Duke.
And then there's Khaman Maluach, big man in waiting in the NBA, and there are some teams who cannot wait to build their futures around a big man, just like Maluach, who impressed, of course, in his 1 season at Duke as well. South Sudan born, raised in Uganda, played the 1 season in the States, and there were some potential passport issues that have been worked out so that Maluach is at the draft. He'll hear his name. He won't have to worry about anything once the season begins, his first season in the NBA. Maluach, of course, can go to any one of a number of destinations. ESPN had him at #8 to the Brooklyn Nets, which is an interesting thought because the Nets have so many first-round picks in this draft. They've got 5 of them, 5 first-rounders in tonight's draft, which means trades could be happening and the Nets could be moving up. So that one is probably the least easy to predict where Maluach will end up, just because the Nets have so much control of what could happen in this first round tonight. Here is Maluach yesterday in New York.
I haven't thought about a team or a fit. I'm just thinking that whatever team I go to, I'll be blessed to play there, and I'll do my best for the team to win, and I will impact the team in every way they want me to. To every African kid out there, man, as I say, it's not rocket science, it's not magic. It's just you getting in the gym and working hard, staying consistent with your work. And sometimes you gotta be delusional about your dreams, and you gotta believe in yourself before everybody else does. And being delusional about your dreams, it will help you. And the last thing is just trust the process, because it takes time to get there, but you get there.
And we want to make sure you're watching CBS 17 tonight. We've got a lot planned for draft night. Of course, reaction from the guys as they get drafted. We do have a reporter in New York at the draft. We will hear from them at 6 and then again at 11 tonight on CBS 17. And also reaction from Cooper Flagg's hometown in Maine. I think that might be the coolest story of all, is that Flagg is not from a major metropolitan area, just from a little town in Maine that's going to shut down for this draft tonight. So we'll get a chance to see what's happening in Maine, what's happening in New York, and of course, the rest of the sports world tonight here on CBS 17. I'm Kevin Holden. Thanks for joining us.